of me, the perceiver, the experiencer. Idam drishyam sarvatmana. Sarvatmana means on all counts, by all means, by on all counts, Vrusha eva. It is Vrusha. It is false. Why do you say false? Don't you experience this Drishya Prapancha? It is there or not? Very much. And how do you say it is false, Vrusha? It is not told that it is not experienced, it is really not there. Why? There is Kshanikatva Darshana. Why is called Vrusha false? Kshanikatva Darshana. It is momentary in nature. A real thing always exists. So that is the contrast. The real thing always exists. Jagat is momentary in nature, and therefore Kshanikatva Darshana. See, a moment, what do you say? Oh, I perceive the world. Gone. Next moment, what do you say? I perceive the world. Next moment, what do you say? I perceive the world. Now, the word perceived at the first moment is different from the one at the second moment, is different from the one at the third moment. It goes on. But I, common or not? It's like a common factor. So therefore you say, at one moment you say I see, at other moment I hear, I taste, I touch, I smell, but common denominator is I. Aham arthaha na eva. This jagat cannot be the true I. See, aham is, this word aham is used with both sides, ahankara and atma. Here it says aham arthaha. Na means it is not truly atma. It is not truly atma. Why? Kshanikatva darshana. How do you say so? Because I is the factor which persists in and through all the perceptions. What is perceived, drishya, goes on changing from object to object, but the one who perceives is always one and the same. It says, aham sarvam janamiti iti pratiti. I know everything. Now when you say I know everything, this I, is it possible for the Drishya Jagat to be? Why not Kshanika? They are Kshanika. Whereas this I is a common factor which sees all this. So therefore Kshanik. So therefore Ahamadehi Utam. There he says, yes. Aham sarvam janani iti pratititaha. Because of such observation, because of such experience, they kshanikasya ahamadehe utaha siddhyati. That I, which always is there, for kshanika aham. This is kshanika aham, ahamkara. How do you say kshanika aham? Say, look, now you are listener. When you see, seer, different. Seer is different from hearer, hearer different from smeller, like that goes on. Again, even, no, 1 hour we are listening only, accepted. So, but provided you don't think of something else, so that is there. But even there, what happens? In new changes are there or not? But aham, the real aham has no change. So therefore, this kshanika ahankara cannot be the atma. Then who is atma? Atma is distinct from this ahankara. Atma is different from ahankara. Continue.
Aham padattvamadisachi nityam sushuptavapi bhavadarshana brute yajo nitya iti shruti swayam तत्प्रत्यगात्मा तदतद्विलक्षणः अन्वय अहम पदार्थः तु अहमादि साक्षी सुषुप्तौ अपि नित्यं भावदर्शनात् हि अजः नित्यः इति श्रुतिः स्वयं ब्रूते तत्प्रत्यगात्मा सदतद्विलक्षणः अगेन अहम पदार्थः तु अहमादि साक्षी सुषुप्तौ अपि नित्यं भावदर्शनात् हि अजः नित्यः इति श्रुतिः स्वयं ब्रूते तत्प्रत्यगात्मा सदतद्विलक्षणः.
Now, as I told you, aham padartha. Here aham is used as what? Ahankara. What is ahankara? The notion of I-ness in the embodiment. And what exactly is the nature of that notion? What? I am this body. Who makes you aware of that like that? Heart, antakarana vritti. I am this body is conveyed to you by a thought which takes the body as I. Is it not? Now, this thought, because of which you take the body as I, are you aware of? Do you know that? Yes or no? Yes. Because of what do you know? That is Atma. That is Aham Padartha. So distinction between here, Aham for Ahankara, Aham Padartha is for that Chaitanya Atma, which makes us aware of the thought which conveys that I am the body. So that is it. Aham padartha. This true I, the true I says, ahamadi sakshi. It is the one sakshi, illuminator, one who makes you directly know. Ahamadi. This aham is ahankara. This ahankara is ahankara. What is ahankara? A thought in the antakarana which makes you take the body as I. Ahamadi sakshi. Sushupta. Then how do you say so? Why not ahankara is the Atma? Because true I always persists, whereas ahankara comes and goes. When ahankara is not there, I hope by now you know, when we say ahankara in Vedanta, we refer to the I notion and not our language. Ahankara means what? A very proud person, egoistic person, not that way. In Vedanta, when we say ahankara, the notion that I am the, because words we use now, he is a bada ahankari hai. So जैसे उसको बहुत अहंकार है. So there was a, not that way. The notion that I am the body, that is ahankara, real not real. Kara, a kara gadbad makes all gadbad. So, it Sushuptau api nityam bhava darshana. This aham padartha, the true I, is what? Is always seen even during the sleep. Am I there during the sleep? When you wake up, how do you recollect? I slept well, I did not know anything. The one who recollects, the waker, is identifying with the one who has slept. Sleep is different, waking is different. Sleeper is different, waker is different. But one common I denominator is that is Chaitanya, which was there in the deep sleep state also. Whereas I notion, after waking up it came. Or you went to dream, again I notion. In the dream, you dreamt yourself as a bird. Because there are a lot of traffic jam, and you have to catch a fly, and therefore flying was in your mind, and then what? And you became a bird, and left the car, and started flying to the airport, and then boarded the plane. Is it? Even if you have done that, so that I notion that I am the bird in the dream is what? Ahankara. Body differs because of dream. But I am this bird is what? I notion made known by who? Sakshi Chaitanya. Sakshi Chaitanya. So that says, Sushuptavapi bhava darshana. Bhava is existence. Existence of I, Atma, is seen even during the deep state. This is from our universal experience. Author is corroborating it with the help of Shruti. Shruti also says Atma is unborn, exists all the time. He, because Ajaha Nityaha iti Shruti Swayam Brute. Shruti itself, Upanishad themselves, so directly say, what is that? Ajaha, this true I, Aham Padartha, is Ajaha, unborn. Nityam, all the time exists, even free from time. It is Swayam Brute, itself, it says. Therefore, Tat here means Tasma, therefore. Atma Sadasad Virakshana. Atma is distinct from Sat and Asat. What is Sat here and Asat? Sat primarily means what? Trikala, Abhadita, Atma, Chaitanya. But Sat word is used for Murta. Murta means that which has got form. Asat word is, although Asat means Mithya, it is also used for that which has no form, Amurta. Murta, Amurta, or Vyakta, manifest is Sat. Avyakta, unmanifest is Asat. So this is the word. So it is distinct from Vyakta, manifest word. Avyakta, what is that unmanifest word? Prakriti, Avyakta, Maya. So it is distinct from both Vyakta and Avyakta. Further, Atma Swarupa is unfolded.
Vikarinam sarva vikara vekta nitya vikaro bhavitum samarpati manorathattvapna sujukti sudhutam Punah punah drustamatatvametayo Anvaya विकारिणां सर्वविकारवेत्ता नित्यः अविकारः भवितुं समर्हति। मनोरथस्वप्नसुषुप्तिषु पुनः पुनः एतयोः स्फुटम् असत्वं दृष्टम्। अगे विकारिणां सर्वविकारवेत्ता नित्यः अविकारः भवितुं समर्हति। मनोरथस्वप्नसुषुप्तिषु पुनः पुनः एतयोः स्फुटम् असत्वं दृष्टम्।
विकारिणां सर्वविकारवेत्ता, all those which always change, vikari, parinami, changing in nature, of all those things which change, veta, one who knows, should be a vikari or avikari. Avikari. Because this knowing principle also changes, who is there to know? See, trains run on the track. And this track thought, all the time these fellows are running and they have fixed me in this end. No, let me also run. But before that, to run, it has to shake it. What has happened? No. Any changing principle can be cognized with a changing principle. Any changing thing can be cognized with a changeless thing, with a changeless principle. It can be cognized with a changeless principle. Is it not? So that's why Sarva Vikarinam Sarva Vikaraveta, the one who knows all the changes, Nitya Vikara, the two readings are there. What you have got? Nitya Vikara or Nityo Vikara. Nityo with Avagraha Vikara. Nitya Vikara means Nitya Avikara. Always it has to be changeless. Otherwise, Nityaha Avikara. Always existing and always is avikara, changeless. Bhavitum samarhati. Should necessarily be so, because a changing principle cannot be known by equally another changing principle. A changing thing can be known only by a changeless principle. You know what? Suppose the knowing principle changes, what happens? The one who knows earlier is no more there next moment. Already changed. Not there next moment. So who is there? A constant factor who can know? No. For which illustration? Manoratha swapna sushuptishu punaha punaha etayoho asatvam skutam drishtam. Etayoho, of these two means so, pinda, that is Sthula Sharira, and Ahamkara, one who identifies with the body. Asatvam, false nature, at times they are there, at times they are not there. This is what is seen, Skutam Drishtam, very clearly seen, Punaha Punaha, repeatedly, very clearly. Where it is very clearly seen, Manoratha Swapna Sushupti. In Manoratha, you know what is Manoratha? Daydreaming. How is the example there? Do you ever indulge in that? Very continue. When a person is engrossed in daydreaming, you know what happens? Depending on the intensity of the daydreaming, he is unaware of the body. He is unaware of the body. So that is what identity the body goes. Why? Elsewhere identified. This person is imagining that he is the Prime Minister, where sitting on the footpath of Juhu Lake, with his dabba in front. Somebody says, yes, change hai kya? Then he comes to so he comes to senses. So how is it? You are so deeply engrossed, no identity in the body. If ahankara is always there, it can never be otherwise. Manoratha. Or like persons like Einstein, etc., scientists, Newton, Einstein, when they are engrossed in, you know that, I told you, Einstein purchased a raincoat. And he went. It was raining, and rain stopped. He found raincoat is not there. He thought, perhaps I have left it where at the shop only. And he came back. Sir, did I forget the raincoat here? The shopkeeper knew his nature. He said, sir, how did you remember? How did you remember that you forgot here? No, it happened. I was going. It was raining. And the rain stopped. I went to remove the raincoat. I went to remove the raincoat. Raincoat is stopped. He doesn't know that he has not taken. And when the rain started, he doesn't know that he has worn it. But suddenly he thought, if rain has stopped, let me remove the raincoat. Then he found, oh, I have not brought it at all. Now such person, can you imagine? Identity body. Have you seen Einstein's photograph? You know, near Satara there is a Gondavali. There was a Gondavali Maharaj, he is not there. Maybe somebody showed him Einstein's photograph. Pushkar Vikshipta Diksham. He remarked, Pushkar Vikshipta Diksham. With all wrinkles. Always his face is always like that. Even eyebrows, this forehead also always like that. It may not be worry, it may be thinking. He really remarked, Pushkar Vikshipta Diksham. So like that. So now such person, Einstein forgot that he has not taken the food. No, he remembered, he took the food, he has not taken the food, but when he found the plate empty, see, I have eaten it as well. So like that. So now no identity in the body. When mind is engrossed somewhere else, etc. Sapna, yes, it is very clear. In dream, no identity in the body, even if you consider yourself the same in the dream, but the dreamer is different from this body as well. Sushuptishu, again Sushuptishu here very clear. No identification with either Manoratha body or Jagrut body or Swapna body. Sputam punaha repeatedly, every day we see Vishtam Asatvam Etayo. Etayo means of Pinda, gross body, and Sada, that is Tadabhimani, that is Ahankara. Yes, now are you convinced? I notion and the body are ever changing, never the same. I, Atma, is an ever existing principle, can never be the Therefore, what you do? We started from 287. Say, in this ball of flesh, give up the identification ahankara. So the same thing is now being told, ato vimanam.
Ato vimanam tyajamahutapinde. Pindabhimaninya buddhi kalpite. Kalatrayamadyamakhanda-bodham Jnatva svamaatmanamubhaihi shantim. Anvaya Ataha buddhi kalpite mausapinde Pindabhimanihi api abhimanam tyaja. Kalatrayabhadyam akhandabodham svam atmanam jnatva shantim upaihi. Again, अतः बुद्धि कल्पिते मांसपिंडे पिंडाभिमानिनी अपि अभिमानं त्यज. कालत्रयाभाज्यम् अखण्डबोधं स्वम् आत्मानं ज्ञात्वा शान्तिम् उपैहि.
अतः means because either the gross body or the ahankara, I notion, cannot be Atma. Atma is Nitya Avikari. These are Anitya and Nitya Vikari. Therefore, what you do is Buddhi Kalpite Mausapinde. In this Mausapinda, that is the mass of flesh, physical body. Pinda means a ball. Means ball of flesh means is the mass of flesh, the physical body. And how is it? Buddhi kalpite, projected by buddhi, mind, intellect. How come? In sleep, your body is there. Physically there, but is it there for you? In dream is there or not? Yes. In waking, of course. Who projects? Buddhi, mind, antakarana. Antakarana is there, body is there. Antakarana is not there, body is there. Why body? Entire Jagat. Entire Jagat is projection of what? Mind. How do you prove? Simple. Anvaya Peteleka. Mind is there, Jagat is there. Mind is not there, Jagat is not there. Therefore, mind is, Jagat is a projection of mind, and body is one of the Jagat. Mahasapinde says, and also Pindabhimanini, the one who identifies with Pinda, the physical body. Who is that? Ahankara. Pindabhimanini says, Api, what you do? Abhimanam Tyaja. As these, I am this notion, you please give up. You please give up. Abhimanam Tyaja. And you know what you do? Know your Sarupa and gain moksha. What is your Sarupa? Kalatrayabhadyam. That which cannot be negated in 3 periods of time, past, present and future. What is it? Chaitanya Rupa Atma. So Kalatrayabhadyam, and itself is what? Akhanda Bodham. Bodha, knowledge principle. What type of knowledge principle? Akhanda. Literally akhanda means continuous and consistent, means nitya bodham. Not like knowledge of this and that, which comes and goes based on the perception. This is the ever-existing knowledge. Akhanda bodham, swam atmanam. That itself is your swarupa atman. Jnatva, having directly known. Shantim upaihi. Gain the shanti. Do you know what is shanti? Moksha. Shanti, gain the shanti means get the liberation. Abide in your swarupa. Abide in swarupa. Therefore again what should be done now? All identification with the body and whatever that belongs to body has to be given up. It was told earlier, Swadhyasapanayam kuru. Swadhyasapanayam kuru. So whatever you superimpose on yourself which is not you, get again, give up all those identifications. So that is emphasized again, continue.
Yajabhimanam kulagotra nama Rupachame swadrajavaritetu Lingasya karmanapi kartrutari Tyaktva bhavakhanda sukha swarupaha Anvaya Arthra Shavasriteshu Kula Gotra Nama Rupa Ashrameshu Abhimanam Tyaja Lingasya Kartruta Adi Dharman Api Tyaktva Akhanda Sukha Swarupaha Bhava. Again, Artha Shavasriteshu Kula Gotra Nama Rupashrameshu Abhimanam Tyaja Lingasya Kartruta Adi Dharman Api Tyaktva Akhanda Sukha Swarupaha Bhava.
Give up the identification not only with the body, with all that belongs to body. Now these things, what are those generally we are proud of? Kula. Do you know? I am born wherein you are 7 generations, they are Chaturvedis. Kula. Gotra. Bharadwaja. Bharadwaja. Gotra. Nama. Brihaspati. Brihaspati. Rupa. Mr. World. I don't know why that Miss always Miss World, Miss India, etc. Why not Mr. World competition, etc. Is that also a chance? Okay. I don't know what is happening. This is all marketing strategies, okay? Somehow keep something going on and mass media you make money out of it. Rupa, Ashrama, Grahastha, Brahmachari, Vanaprastha, Sannyasi. All these, where do they abide? Which is the locus for them? Body, is it not? Body is born in a particular kula. Body has got a gotra. Body has a name. Body has a form. Body has a ashrama. Do you know what is this body? Let the author tell us what it is. Ardra Shava. Body is, I hope you know what is Shava. Dead body, corpse is called Shava. Ardra Shava. It is not actual Shava. Ardra means, wet. Why? Because this is flexible. This is flexible. So, once the person dies, it becomes stiff. This humorist Tennali Ramakrishna. He is great, well known. I don't know any serial on him. That should be like that. Such things should be brought to light. Such a humorous, even at death he made others laugh. In fact, when I was in high school, one gentleman, so this is his profession. He has got a skeleton. Yes, skeleton. And see, high school student, skeleton is not rare thing to see. At the same time, it is something educative, etc. So he used to get something from the school, etc. And he used to say, once he demonstrated. And he said, when Tennali Ramakrishna died, so he was in such a state, with a squatting, erect. After some time, what happened, the body became, and if they shake him, either the legs come up or the, like 90 degrees, one side will come up. If you put it this thing, legs come up. You put the leg down, head comes up. They are also made the people laugh. So like this. So that's why I say, how Tennali Ramakrishna, I think Tennali Ramakrishna was there. So, he was a Brahmin boy. And he could not study because, not that he was intelligent. He had no money. Father had no money. So because without fees he can't study. So what he did was, Pathshala was there. He used to stand outside the Pathshala and listen. At least the teacher should have kept quiet. But somehow I think some complaint came with the rich people, etc. He is doing it because he is intelligent. And the teacher stopped him that also. He got so much despaired and disgusted. He told parents, I am going, and he went to forest. For a deep forest. And there was one lake, near the lake, one temple was dilapidated temple was there, Devi temple was there. Karma Dharma Sanyoga, one great sadhu was passing by. He saw this bird. Beta, what are you doing? He said, no, I want to do tapas and be a very intelligent person. He said, very good, your decision is good, but you have come at a wrong place. This is not a place, such a thick forest, wild animals, etc. He was so determined, having seen the determination. He said, look, you do one thing. I will initiate you into a mantra. Sit in this temple and do japa. Continue it until you get sakshatkara of Devi. But be careful one thing. However frightful the Devi is, don't get scared. However horrific the Devi is, don't get scared. After all, she is mother. She will not harm you. But you keep the courage. He had that Shraddha. And he initiated. And he meant business. Do a boy like Dhruva. So he meant it. and started doing this, etc., and stayed there. After 1 year, Devi manifested with 1,000 heads and terrific power. Already he had hints. He had the hint. He didn't get scared. On the contrary, he started laughing. He started laughing. Now, this frightful Devi also gave a surprise. How come this boy is laughing at me as well? Laughing without getting scared. What made you laugh? Mother, if one knows is there, it gets cold. It is so difficult to control. With 1,000 noses, how you manage? With 1,000 noses, how you manage the cold? Devi laughed, and so she gave the book. You will be famous as Vikata Kavi. You will be famous as a Vikata Kavi. That is what she became, a Vikata Kavi. So what is that? This body is a wet corpse. Ardrashavetu, because if it is really corpse, it will become stiff. See, generally sometimes sannyasis, if they are to be buried, they are buried on the sitting posture. So therefore what they have to do? Moment the life has ebbed away, they are put in the sitting posture. Afterwards not possible. Legs etc. cannot be folded. His back cannot be made erected. So that will be stiff. No, this is not stiff. Ardrashavetu, body is what? Flexible. Ardrashavetu. Therefore, where all these resort? What is that? Kula, Gotra, Nama, Rupa, Ardrashavashiteshu. In all them, Abhimanam, Mamata. I belong to this Kula. I belong to this. You know what happens because of this? Identification with the embodiment becomes more and more confirmed. More and more confirmed. Vishnu is the Abhimanam Mamatam Tyajat. This is as far as physical body is concerned. Even in subtle body, Sukshma Sharira, he says, Lingasya. Lingasya means the of subtle body, Sukshma Sharira, give up all dharmas, features. What are those? Kartrutani. Dharmanapi. These features, what are they? Karta, I am the doer. Adi for Bhokta, I am the experiencer. Sukhi, I am a happy person. Dukhi, I am a sorrowful person. So like this, Dharmanapi, Tektva, what you become this? Akhanda Sukha Swarupaha. You discover yourself to be Nitya Ananda Swarupa. Akhanda Sukha Swarupa means Nitya Ananda Swarupa. So therefore, the main obstruction in knowing your Swarupa is what? Identifying with the body. So therefore, give up this ahankara, which is the main obstruction in directly experiencing your true nature, free from all the sorrows. Again, it is explained here in further 13 stanzas. Santyane Pratibandha Putra Samhara Hesavo Dushtaha Eshamekam Mudam Pratama Vikaro Bhavasya Karaha
संसार हेतवः अन्ये प्रतिबन्धाः दृष्टाः सन्ति तेषाम् एकं मूलं प्रथमविकारः अहंकारः भवति। अगे पुंसः संसार हेतवः अन्ये प्रतिबन्धाः दृष्टाः सन्ति तेषाम् एकं मूलं प्रथमविकारः अहंकारः भवति।
पुंसः of the human, samsara hetavah अन्ये प्रतिबन्धाः, other obstructions which deny the direct cognition of Atma Swarupa and make him continue here in the samsara. Samsara hetavah अन्ये प्रतिबन्धाः दृष्टाः santi are verily seen. Among them, the kingpin is ahankara. The main of them is ahankara. Because so long as this is there, what happens? All these samsara manifest. That's tesham ekam moolam. One is the cause. What is that? It is prathama vikaraha, first modification of ignorance. What is it? Ahankaraha bhavati. Ahankaraha bhavati. The first obstruction is ahankara, because so long as ahankara is there, entire jagat gets ramified. In fact, in the morning class, Yoga Vasishta, we were discussing this ahankara. Brihaspati, you know who is Brihaspati? The guru of Deva. His son is Kacha. Kacha is a famous figure. Kacha Devayani Ashata drama. Olden days famous drama. Nowadays I don't know any of it. Kacha Devayani was a very famous drama. This Kacha is, he wanted to become Jivan Mukta. To make his mind get absorbed in the Atma Swarupa, to gain Chitta Vishramati. He goes to his father. Father, how can I accomplish Chitta Vishramati? Father says, Sir, by Sarva Tyaga. Give up everything. Kacha gives up, goes to forest, and he gives up even Valkala. Valkala means the bark of trees gold. That was the dress. 8 years he remains there. No Chitta Vishramati. Father comes. What has happened to son? Moment he says, Daddy, I gave up everything, but nowhere Chitta Vishramati. Sarva Tyaga is Chitta Tyaga. Everything else, Chitta is everything. Mind, Antakarana is everything. Therefore, what you do to accomplish giving up everything, give up the mind. And afterwards what? He told and he just disappeared. Puplu. Word used is Pupluve. Puplu means flew in the sky. Because he has got yogic power. He flew in the sky. Never, because before he could ask anything further. Of course, Kacha started thinking, what this Chitta is? Then he thought, body, Indriya, things in the world, including dress, these are innocent. They can't be Chitta at all. I have given up them in weight and such. It is not going to be. But what is the Chitta? With further efforts, he started investigating. He could not find what the Chitta mind is. Then he decided, better not wait until father comes. Let me myself go to father. He goes to father and says, Father, with all Shraddha and humility, says, what is this Chittam? Father says, Chittam is Ahankara. See, Sarvam is Chittam, Chittam is Ahankara, everything is reduced to right now. Kachate, Father, I don't find it is possible to give up Ahankara. Why? Because universal experience is that I cannot be given up. Can anyone give up I? Next time, when you come to this relative harmony class, keep the eye at home and come and tell this. If mind projects, don't worry, Satchidananda Atma, I will get in Vivek. And your eye, you keep at home and come. Is it possible? I can never be given up. There is one thing. How is it possible to give up? Never can. Suppose by some means you give up, it's a big problem. You know why? Nairatma Prasanga. We want to give up Ahankara to get moksha, and if we give up, the one who wants to get moksha himself is not that right, because Ahankara is I. So therefore I don't find it is possible. Do you know what the father will reply? Beta, giving up Ahankara is as easy as crushing a flower. Or it is as easy as closing your eyelids. You will be shocked therefore. How is it? Before that he says, you are right. Giving up of Ahankara is very difficult. Only because, there is a reason. You don't directly recognize that factor Sakshi Chaitanya because of which you are aware of Ahankara. What is Ahankara? Notion of I-ness in the body. Is it not a Antakarana Vritti? Do you know that Antakarana Vritti or not? What makes you know the Antakarana Vritti? Sakshi Chaitanya. If you know directly Sakshi Chaitanya, where is Ahankara? If you don't know that, Sakshi distinct from Ahankara, identify Ahankara as I, it is really difficult. And if you are able to directly know Sakshi free from Ahankara, giving up Ahankara is as easy as crushing a flower, closing the eyelid. Do you know why? Really speaking, there is nothing called Ahankara. He gives the example of Balavetala, ghost imagined by a child. Rajju Sarpa, Marichi, Mrugajala, or Chandra appear to be there, really. So here it says, main culprit is who? Give up Ahankara, Chitta is given, Sarva is given, Drishya Prapancha is given. What remains is Chinmatra Swarupa, your true nature. Prathama Vikaraha Ahankaraha. So long as you don't get rid of this Ahankara, he says, author says, you need not speak of moksha at all. To leave alone moksha, you don't talk of moksha at all. Moksha varta bahuduram. No, we are nowhere near. You see that.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्ताम् न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यम् लोकाः